It looks like I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just tired. Just woke up. Ready for the sound? 1, 2, 3. Oh, beautiful morning view. Good morning. Time for breakfast. I was just warned that all the cows were hoping to be let out of the gate. Here they come. Oh my goodness, they're all like pushing forward. All coming together. Oh, there's even a bowl. Yay. Okay. Oh, the gate was left open. Good thing they don't know how to go over the step. Yep, sorry, I'm coming through. You're blocking the trail and the road. Can I go this way? Excuse me. Maybe? No? This is kind of intimidating. Okay. I'm coming through. I'm coming through. I'm coming through. Coming in past you. I'm coming through. I'm coming through. Please leave me alone as I come past you. Yeah, you better watch out. I got trekking poles. Hey, bye-bye. And so I headed on to the little town of Wisdom, where I had a box of food mailed to me. Time for lunch, a very late lunch, which also means time to take the shoes off, to air out the feet, let the heat out, and probably take a little siesta. So in my last town, Leodore, I got a box of food from home, which I know a lot of hikers, they say by the time they get to this point, they are sick of the food that they had sent from home. Like, why did I send this food? But me, I'm so excited to get food from home. Like, beans and rice with Fritos again. So excited. So much better than having Pop-Tarts every day for lunch, which, I mean, like, kind of like Pop-Tarts. I just found out they're not vegetarian, so it's a little disappointing, but they're just, you know, there's certain foods you just get tired of after a while, and especially, like, it's so hot, and I'm tired of any foods that are very dry. So having something nice and, yeah, this is much more comforting. Sun is setting, starting to get darker, but there's still enough light to see out, and it is 9:30 p.m. It's just crazy to me. There's the trail, gonna go down that saddle and then back up, and then back down the other side. Okay. Someone else put it. It seems the biome has changed. Out of the grassy, I mean, it's kind of grassy, but different sort of grassy. It's green here. This section had some hard, rocky, steep climbs. Look at this awesome glacial moraine. See this? It's like wall of rocks. So the glacier picked up all the rocks that was coming down, and then when it gets to the end of the glacier, it drops it back out, and so it leaves this wall of rocks where you can see the glacier ended. This is really cool. All the mounds have like shoved into each other. Oh, the camera's not picking that up. There's just so many different types of flowers. It's so pretty. Ooh, another fantastically constructed bridge. 10 out of 10. Sun is setting, just trying to hurry and get to camp. Beautiful view. All right, getting ready for bed. It's getting dark out, it was losing light, and just trying to hurry up and eat dinner real quick and make a protein shake. I have vanilla protein powder and some soy milk powder, but in the dim light, I got the protein powder mixed up with the hummus powder. Luckily, I noticed it and was able to scoop some of it back out. Let me tell you, vanilla protein shake with chickpeas, cilantro, and onion in it. Yeah, can't recommend it. Alright, another pass. Another great view. Alright, time for an interesting fact about thru hikers. The longer you've been out here, the more your sense of smell changes. It's really kind of weird. Like, so we don't get to bathe very often. We don't use a lot of deodorant. So unless you've gone a really long time, we don't really smell ourselves and others very much. I mean, if you try to smell it, yeah, you'll smell it. But like if someone walks by, you're not really going to notice it. Whereas if like a day hiker walks by who is clean, we'll smell them. Like, person will walk by, it's like, shampoo. When I was in Yellowstone, I was like, ooh, that person just ate an orange. Like, those smells pop out to you, and the bad smells don't. Versus real life, when the good smells don't pop out to you, but the bad smells do. So, that's it. I think it's interesting. Another moraine. I also passed a lot of southbound hikers in this section. It was really hard to control myself and not stop and talk to every one of them. Time for another bridge walk. Finally happened. Huckleberries are growing. Yes! I just walked up on a group of southbounders and wasn't really planning on stopping, but I was gonna let them know about the huckleberries. And then I looked at one of the guys, was just like, "You look familiar." I was like, "Really? My name's Radio." Like, "Oh yeah, I know you." We hiked on the PCT together. I'm Gator. He's like, "You tried to hike it in 100 days. Like, I did try. I didn't make it, but..." So it was fun being able to talk again. Happy Pioneer Day from the CDT. I'm heading into wisdom. And I've been kind of thoughtful. I'm dirty. Been thoughtful thinking about Pioneer Day. I know a lot of people, they don't even know it's Pioneer Day. I'll say Happy Pioneer Day to people and they're just like, oh, is it? I grew up in a community where it was celebrated every year. I mean, parts of Las Vegas and North Las Vegas, like we would have festivals and set off fireworks, and there's the different activity stations, make the butter or make some rope or make a candle, and you might dress up, and then you go to the taco station for tacos before going to get your ice cream and stuff like that. So we always celebrated it. But out here, I'm crossing the country on foot, and I don't know, it feels appropriate. I've crossed over, on this trip, I've crossed over the California Trail and the Oregon Trail, and on the PCT, I crossed over like Donner Pass and got to see areas where, they had to unload the wagons so that the oxen could pull the wagons up like a 45-degree angle. It's just like, holy cow, they got the wagons up here? And trying to walk through areas where there are just these deep ruts, and like they pulled wagons and hand carts through this is, I was like, I thought I had a hard time. And then I think about how much, like, okay, if I need new shoes, I just go online and order them, have them shipped to the next town. If I need water, I look at the comments to see where's the water flowing or not. I don't have to worry about raiders coming through and stealing my stuff. Besides bears. I can look up the snow report and the avalanche reports to see where is it safe versus I'm going to take a Forest Service road around. As hard as it's been out here, I know it's nothing compared to what the pioneers went through. And I have pioneer heritage. Sorry, continuing the story. Yeah, so my great-great-great-grandfather came across the plains with his wife, that I'm not related to, and their children. I know that they lost one of their children. Their 2-year-old fell out of the wagon, was rolled over, and died. So, that was the pioneer experience. And yeah, so just, I guess, me reminiscing on my own ancestral past. I guess you can say hiking's in my blood.